This video for week 7 covers slides 28 to 34. So one solution that can help you ensure that your training and support resources are accessible is to incorporate the principles of UDL into your training. And UDL is an acronym for Universal Design for Learning. So what is universal design? It means that you've created your resources so that all learners will have an equal opportunity to be successful with the training. So what you want to do is you want to make sure that all those different groups, people with a physical disability, a learning challenge, all have an equal opportunity to be successful when they do your training. And this slide gives a little bit more information and down here 2 explanations or examples. So in class, we're going to do a little activity, and you can read about it here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to assign people to prepare instructions on how to tie up your running shoes, the laces on your running shoes, using the bunny ears method. And I'll let people go away for a few minutes and try to create instructions using the teaching method that I assign. And then after a few minutes, they'll report back and we'll discuss what it felt like to have to be restricted perhaps to one way of teaching or learning. The benefit of universal design for learning is that we're trying to make sure we don't have to do an accommodation to learning for individual people. We want to make sure that we plan ahead, not knowing who our students are, so that if somebody comes into our room, they don't have to self-identify as, I have a visual impairment, or I have a reading disability, or I have an anxiety disorder. If we plan ahead and design our training, then we won't have to make accommodations. And the other cool thing is everybody in the class will benefit. So how many of you, this is a universal design that makes things accessible, is having buttons at doors. And I'm sure many of you have used this. I know I have, just because my hands are full, or I didn't want to touch anything because of COVID-19. And this is an example in a classroom setting. If you used text-to-speech technology in an assignment, and all the different ways it would benefit different people in the class, besides perhaps the one student that you knew who had low vision.